Good morning. Thanks for joining me today. We are at the customer and we are just about to get live loaded. Unfortunately, they're on their lunch break when I showed up, so I have to wait about 15 minutes. But we are here and we're going to get our load all set and then scan some paperwork in, and we are heading down the road to Laredo. Once again, seems like I'm a Laredo boy right now. So, but I'm not complaining. Miles are good. It's just hopefully we'll see how things go when we get there. Hopefully we get a reload right away and we can get rolling right away. That would be really nice. I don't want to sit there and do a reset as normal. But we'll see how it goes. We won't worry about it until we get there. And let's see what the day brings. So here I am, I'm stopping at a en route in Woodstock, Ontario. Need a coffee. Gotta check out these signs here. Not just slow down, but dead slow. But yeah, time for Timmy's. We are loaded. We are about an hour and a half away from Toronto, out of the worst part of it. And so far, it's been a pretty good day. Hopefully, we continue with that theme of the day. I like when things go well. Let's get our wagon in here. And there we go. So I almost forgot to weigh this load. I don't think I'm going to be overweight on anything, but I want to make sure because these are heavy trucks, and if the load's not set just right, I could be under my overall gross weight, but I could still be over on my drives or my trailer. So I'm just pulling out of the scale here and just gonna go find a quick place to park so I can run in, get my scale. Hopefully my ACE will be there, my fax will have come in. And this is Tilbury, Ontario at the Flying J. I do know that the numbers are in, so it's just a matter of getting my fax and then I can hit the border. The border is only half hour away. So we'll scoot over here because we can't park in that one spot. We're about to get into Windsor here, Windsor, Ontario, Canada, of course. A beautiful sunset here on this nice Monday evening. It's only like 23 degrees Celsius. That sun is dropping quick. It hid behind the clouds there for a while, but it's really poking out now. So yeah, we finally got our ace. So we're good to cross. We got our numbers. So the border knows we're coming. And we'll be there in probably about 10 minutes or so. Gonna stop in a duty free, gotta exchange some currency. And I like to say exchange currency, but it's more like buying currency because we lose a lot right now. And when I was scaling the load in the truck, went in to go pay for my scale, well, geez, those got, the prices for the scale got all jacked up. Usually the scale load at a cat scale at any kind of main truck stop, Flying J, TA, Pilot, Petro, whatever, in the States usually about $10 and it's $1 to reweigh. We used to pay 15 was kind of the average, the norm for Canada, and $2 for a reweigh. Well, I got a good surprise today. So I go get my scale ticket, and yeah, that went up. It's now $17 to weigh. Now I don't know if this is like clear across the board. It probably isn't, but this was at Tilbury, Ontario. $17 now to weigh the truck, and the reweigh is $4. So you got a heavy load, you scale the truck, you got to move your tandems once or something like that. Well, boom, there's $21. You know, if somebody's new, they may not get it on the first try, you know, until they learn their truck and their trailer and their setup and just how all those holes work, you know. Man, it could be 2 or 3 tries. So I mean, like, you're looking at now you're getting up to $25, $29 if you had to reweigh 2 more times. Like almost $30 would be for the average, probably, you know, the average new guy that he's got to experiment to figure out how to move all that. This is robbery. But I'll do a discussion at some point on just how ludicrous these truck stop prices are. Like, we have no choice. We absolutely have no choice where we can go for this stuff, to receive faxes, to scale the truck, you know, and other things like showers and whatnot. So now we're just getting gouged. I mean, our pays aren't going up, but yet there's all this inflation going on. So something's going to break pretty soon. I mean, like, there's no wonder people don't want to do lease off. People don't want to do owner operator. Heck, even company drivers, you know, yeah, you get reimbursed for it as a company driver, but I mean, if you bring a float with you, you know, like say a Canadian going down in the States, you bring enough money to get you there, to get you through until you get back to Canada, because you have to come right back. Now with these prices, you know, like, pretty soon we got to bring $500 with us just to do a 1 week trip. It's getting pretty tough. I mean, like, it's all manageable, but I mean, it is getting kind of ridiculous. You know, like, it doesn't cost $2.25 to get 1 piece of paper faxed. You know, like, okay, so a bundle of 500 papers, right? You're looking at, you know, say $10 for the cheap paper or whatever. Actually, that's probably like in the middle grade paper, you know, 500 sheets or 200 sheets or whatever. I mean, you break it all down, it's less than a penny a page, you know, or even 5 cents. Even if you said, you know what, sake of argument, let's say a quarter for a piece of paper. Okay, you want to talk about toner or ink for the fax machine. It's going to be a fraction of what's going to be used in those cartridges. If it's a laser printer, well, geez, like a tenth of a penny. You know, okay, so then you add in the phone service. Well, if it's a dedicated fax line, and a lot of dedicated business lines are done by the call, for receiving, it's going to be a flat rate of maybe a quarter or 50 cents tops each transaction. So if there's 100 pages there, they're only going to get charged the quarter. It doesn't go by the page, because it's by the call. So, but yeah, like, I mean, that's just an example of making 150% profit on a single piece of paper, and we have to have it. That's why they're doing that, you know. And it's things like this in the trucking industry that discourage people from continuing or from staying. I mean, we have to go to a truck stop for, like, even basic stuff like a shower and you know, well, 80% of us out here probably drink a coffee or two a day, and they make a killing off that. We all know that coffee is like what? Probably, you know, 25 cents, 50 cents tops, you know, including packaging. So a cup, lid, you know, a wasted stir stick. And if you don't use anything in your coffee, if you drink it black, I don't drink mine black, but there's a lot of people that do. So that's it right there. They get charged full price. But yet, they have to calculate in, okay, creamer, sugar, this, that, right? So, and the creamers are more expensive than like just straight milk or like the flavored stuff that all the truck stops have now. But anyway, yeah, that's my little rant about truck stops and how ridiculous prices are getting. I don't believe they need to do that. If one of the major truck stops would be a little bit more reasonable, like with all their prices, you know, like cover their costs, make a little bit of a profit, because you have to make a profit. Not saying you do it at cost, but you know, where everybody needs to make money, and that's understandable. But 100%, 150%, 300%, it's getting ridiculous. So this is Windsor. This is kind of like the little main strip here. They extended the 401 and all that. Pretty soon, I think we'll be popping out more down towards the bridge once they finish off the rest. Unless this is going to be our main exit, where we came up here and got onto the streets. But I don't think it will be. Trucks have to stay in the center lane. Unless you're going to do a local delivery, you can be in the right lane. Right lane and left lane are for the local cars, the four-wheelers. Because 98% of the trucks that are coming down here are going right to the bridge. So it just kind of keeps traffic flowing if we stick in the middle lane. You will see guys go in the left lane or the right lane. Now down a bit closer to the bridge, the left lane is for fast trucks. That during the week there's a fast lane that's open. If you qualify for that, you can put your hazards on and run that lane. But a lot of people abuse it too. They'll go out there and act like they're a fast truck, because you don't know who's fast and who's not. Now, if you're looking at like a Chrysler truck or anybody that is an actual automotive, you can pretty much guarantee that they're a fast vehicle. For the fast program, not fast as in speed. So, what does FAST stand for again? I think it's free and secure trade, or free and something like that. I can't remember. I'll actually have to look it up. And we're good. So, but you'll see them go out, throw their hazards on, run the lane all the way to the bridge, and then hop over back into the right lane that they're supposed to be in. You know, it's dirty. And usually when other trucks see that happen, I mean, it's just chaos on the CB. But you know that guy who did it, he's got a CB off, and he ain't going to stop anywhere. You know, he's going to go right by duty free, he's going to go right to customs, so he can get through there. You see that happen every once in a while. It's not a huge deal, but, you know, kind of sucks for the people who are out here doing their job, waiting their turn. So here's the final bend, and then we're gonna hit the duty free on the left side. Before we hit the bridge, I'm gonna switch my phones over, turn off my Canada, turn on my US, go get some currency exchange, and then we're gonna be good to go to cross. I'll keep you rolling here with me until I get up here to the duty free spot. It's not the best entrance either to get into this duty free. If you come into this cutoff here, look at the walls of this little curve here. So many trucks have hit it. And there we go. I just made it around that. So, I'm going to turn you off here. Well, I'm parked for the night. It was a pretty crazy day. Or crazy night, I should say, evening. Had a truck almost run me off the road. Sitting there taking notes down on a steering wheel while he was driving. It was just crazy. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. But I got away from him, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm parked out of Love's. I'm in Woodburn, Indiana. Got a neighbor here that just pulled in, and one that's parked nose in. But at least he's got space to back straight out, as long as nothing parks there by the curb. Shouldn't though. So I am gonna do some editing here and then hit the hay. I'm beat. I'm tired. But thanks for joining me today. Remember, like, subscribe, share. You know the routine. But we will see you tomorrow.